The rain hammered against the city walls, relentless and cold, as a lone figure stood on the marble steps of the agora. His cloak billowed, heavy with water, but his posture was unyielding, his gaze steady. Around him, the world crumbled, politics devolved into chaos, fortunes were lost in the blink of an eye, and whispers of war spread like wildfire. Yet, in his stillness, he embodied something extraordinary. It wasn't wealth, fame, or even brute strength. It was resilience, the unshakable core that held him firm against the storm. What if you, too, could possess this superpower? Resilience is not a gift granted by fortune. It is cultivated, like a rare and sacred tree rooted in the soil of Stoic philosophy. In this story, we will journey through the trials and triumphs that reveal why resilience is your greatest strength and how, like a true Stoic, you can make it your own. Long ago, in the bustling city of Rome, a young philosopher named Marcus Aurelius faced a question that would haunt him for years. How does one endure the unendurable? He wasn't born an emperor. That title was thrust upon him like an ill-fitting robe. Responsibility became his shadow, following him from the Senate chambers to the battlefields. Plagues ravaged the empire. Betrayal lingered in the smiles of trusted allies. And yet, Marcus chose to remain firm, not by controlling the chaos, but by mastering his reaction to it. His secret weapon? A simple truth. The obstacle is the way. Every misfortune was not a hindrance, but a teacher, shaping him into the unshakable leader history remembers. Resilience wasn't an armor. It was a second skin, grown through hardship and reflection. Picture a blade, forged in the hottest fire. It is not the flame that defines it, but the tempering that follows. For a Stoic, life's challenges are that fire. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, knew this well. He began not as a philosopher, but as a merchant. His wealth was vast, and his future seemed secure, until the sea claimed his fortune in a single devastating storm. Everything he had worked for was gone, swallowed by the depths. Most would crumble, but Zeno stood at the ruins of his life and uttered a phrase that would define his philosophy. "Now I begin again." He walked into Athens with nothing but the clothes on his back and the will to endure. There, amidst the chaos of the market, he found wisdom, not in riches, but in resilience. This is where you enter the story. Chaos isn't reserved for emperors or philosophers. It finds us all. Maybe it's the loss of a loved one, the betrayal of a friend, or the relentless pressure of modern life. The Stoic approach teaches us that resilience is not denial. It is not pretending the pain doesn't exist. Instead, it is the art of transforming that pain into strength. Imagine standing at the edge of a storm-tossed sea. The waves crash and roar, each one threatening to pull you under. You cannot stop the storm. You cannot calm the sea. But you can plant your feet firmly in the sand and face it. This is resilience, not the absence of struggle, but the courage to stand, unwavering, in its face. Seneca, a statesman and philosopher, often reflected on the certainty of adversity. He believed that life would not spare anyone from hardship, but the wise would meet it with preparation. In one of his letters, he described a practice that may seem extreme, rehearsing misfortune. He would sleep on the floor, eat the simplest food, and wear the humblest clothes, not to punish himself, but to remind his mind and body that comfort was fleeting, and strength was found in simplicity. Resilience, Seneca argued, was not about avoiding the storm, but thriving within it. Like the oak tree that grows stronger in the wind, each trial you face adds another ring to your core. Now, let's bring this ancient wisdom into your modern world. Picture your own challenges as stones, each one heavy and unyielding. You could carry them as burdens, letting them weigh you down, or you could stack them to build a foundation. The choice is yours. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the universe is change, and our lives are shaped by our thoughts. Resilience begins with this acceptance, that nothing is permanent. The loss you feel today is real, but it is not the end. The failure you fear is only a step on the path to growth. The Stoics teach us to ask a simple question when faced with hardship. What is within my power? You may not control the storm, but you can control your thoughts, your actions, and your will. Resilience is built in these moments, when you choose to act, not out of fear, but out of strength. As the rain finally ceased and the skies cleared, the lone figure at the agora stepped forward, his cloak heavy but his spirit light. The world hadn't changed, but he had. The chaos remained, but he stood unshaken, a testament to the power of resilience. This is the gift of Stoicism. Resilience is not reserved for the wise of ancient Greece or Rome. It is yours to claim, to cultivate, and to wield. With each setback, you grow stronger. With each challenge, you rise. So, the next time life's storm rages around you, remember this. You are the unshakable oak, the blade forged in fire, the sailor steering through chaos. Resilience is not just your superpower, it is your legacy. If you're ready to cultivate resilience and harness the wisdom of the Stoics, join us on this journey. Like, share, and subscribe to unlock more ancient insights that will empower your modern life. Your path to unshakable strength begins today.